So let Horatio introduce this palatable meal to you.
Okay, hi. I'm gonna tell you that how this sausage is it's made from. Well, I'm not from Yunnan. You can see there's the black things over here. It's some kind of besides different from the usual sausages. It had been added some Chinese medicine. It's called 炒果, and and also another special pepper called 花椒 was put in this kind of sausage.
So this sausage is spicy, right?
Yeah, it's not spicy. It's a little bit salty. Salty. Yeah, because it was added a little bit more salt than the usual ones. And then we cut them into equal thickness. Yeah, make sure they all look the same. Oh, by the way, the Yunnan people they use a lot of Chinese medicine in their food. As I mentioned, the 炒骨 is, and so the people there are mostly very healthy, and the people live very long. And there's a village over there called what?
This village of longevity.
Yeah, the village of longevity. The old guy over there looks healthier than all of you. Yeah. And the next step. We put them on the pan and add a lot of oil to fry it, deep fried it. Mostly the usual sausage was pan fried or barbecue, but this one, because it has a lot of ingredients in it, so we have to deep fry it to make it more tasty. And the third step is to turn the sausages. Make sure it's equally fried and make sure the flavor was okay. And the last step, the most important step, is to pick it up and enjoy. Okay, so before we started to enjoy the exotic, terrific, palatable meal, Michael have something more to let you guys know. So let's welcome him back.
Okay, here I'm gonna introduce some vocabularies, and I believe some of the vocabularies you have learned before. Okay, so when you there are many ways to describe how you feel about a kind of food. Like you can say crisp or crispy. Okay, crispy is equal to crispy. And what does crispy mean? It means something that is not hard to be broken. Like, the sound. Like, okay. Okay, you can describe chips as crispy. Okay. Okay. Also, guava, apples. Okay. For example, what? Mike had a crispy red apple after lunch. Okay. And the next word is called crunchy. Okay. Crunchy. Yeah. Crunchy is something more solid, more hard. But it also means not hard to be broken. Okay? So, for example, Mike had a bowl of crunchy cereal for breakfast. And you might wonder what's the difference between crispy and crunchy. Okay? Crispy can describe food, so as crunchy. But crunchy can also describe something that's not food, like dead leaves. You can say dead leaves are crunchy. Okay? And the next word is called bland. Bland means something that tastes nothing. Okay, so you can say healthy food tends to be bland and boring. Okay? Next. And mushy. Mushy means something really soft. Okay, like smashed potato. Okay. For example, she bought fish, chips, and mushy peas from the chip shop. Okay. The next word is rancid. Rancid means very stinky because of oil. Like store butter in your fridge to stop it going rancid. Because when you cut the fish oil open, you will smell some stinky smell. Okay, that's called rancid. Okay, and also if you put a deep fried stuff for a really long time, it will smell rancid too. Okay. And the next word is called savory. Savory means something that is has normal level of flavor, not too much and not too little. Like you can say, a food is a soup is savory. It's not too spicy, but you won't. You also feel that it's not. You won't feel that it's not spicy enough, like appropriate. So you can say food that is savory does not taste hot and spicy. And the last word is called scrumptious. Scrumptious is a really colloquial word and is widely said in English-speaking countries. You can say my mama's pie is scrumptious. Scrumptious usually means tasty, delicious, yummy, mouth-watering, appetizing, and dainty. Dainty is a coffee shop, really famous in Taiwan. Yeah, it means delicious too. Yeah, scrumptious. Okay, so enjoy the scrumptious sausages today. Okay. Okay. Horatio said there are 3 questions, right? And this is the last question. Where does shrimp pancake come from? Does anyone know? Thailand. Good.
Yeah. Is there any other answer?
Burma. Burma. Good.
Good.
Indonesia.
Indonesia. Good. Taiwan. Nice. Yes, the answer is Taiwan. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Taiwanese people created the shrimp pancake. So, because this stuff is called 金钱虾饼, it's a Taiwanese style, right? A Taiwanese style shrimp pancake. And Taiwanese people kind of recreated this shrimp pancake into the moon pancake. So, 月亮虾饼 is a Taiwanese food. When you go to Thailand, you will never see something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And also, as time goes by, restaurant in Thailand started to have moon pancake because Taiwanese tourists would go to Thailand. So they prepare for us.
Okay.
But the food is not from the place.
So originally it's from Taiwan.
Yeah, Taiwanese people created it. Yeah. And when you go to Thai food restaurant, you will order them, right? But remember, they are not from Thailand.
Wow.
Okay.
That's something to be proud of.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. So this is then the end of my presentation. I hope you enjoy the scrumptious sausages. Okay.